evening, viewers. This is Deepika Lingdo bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. Venezuela has gone from being South America's richest country to a situation comparable to that of the poorest nation in Africa. The economic, political and social crisis that the population has been suffering places them in conditions of extreme poverty. Without food, water, electricity, medicine, fuel and moreover, with the constant threat of the coronavirus, going back to school becomes a risk for minors. Last Sunday, 20th September, the Salesian priest, Father Christian Shala, SDB, took possession of his new parish. What makes this event special in itself, similar to many others, is the fact that it is the first Salesian presence in Guadeloupe, an overseas region of the French Republic located in the middle of the Antilles in the Caribbean Sea. I'm nothing but a poor priest. I have nothing but the priestly robe I am wearing. It amazes me too well that all people afflicted with problems, sometimes unsolvable, turn to me. I give my blessings also to their families, and then I send them away with the conviction that if they pray to do so with faith, their problems will be solved. These words, said by Father Silvio Galli, introduce an intense and participatory evening dedicated to the presentation of the book Don Salvio Galli, Pretedel Beauty, Priest of the Beauty Deeds, is an event held on Friday, 18th September in the Chiari, Brescia, Italy, at the Salesian Institute San Bernardino. The Vocation Animation Team of the Vice Province of East Timor, TLS, led by Father Isaias Bonifacio, SDB, reached out to spread the seed of the Salesian vocation students of the Diocesan Secondary School of Ainaro. The Salesian brother Filipe da Conciaso, a member of the Vocation Animation Team, presented the life of Don Bosco and the identity of the Salesian. Father Aderito da Costa, SDB, presented the mission of the Salesian, while Father Bonifacio presented the Salesian formation process. The TLS Vice Province currently has 3 aspirantes, one for junior high school aspirants in Vinalal, another for high school students, assails in Fatuk Muka and Dili Komoro, and one based at Centec for candidates from non-Salesian backgrounds. The last meeting of Cagliaro took place from 11th to 13th September, a formation course for the Salesian Mission Volunteer Service of the Czech Republic Province, CEP. The young people completed the 1-year course evaluating the experiences through moments of sharing and a test, at the end of which they received their diploma. On the afternoon of Saturday 12th, family and friends joined the group for a simple moment of celebration and presentation of 8 volunteers who will leave in the coming months to have mission experiences in different countries of the world. The weekend ended with the ceremony of the delivery of the missionary cross in the presence of CEP Provincial Father Martin Hopsa, Father Pavel Zenisek, who concluded his mandate as CEP Delegate of Mission Animation, now starting work as regards volunteering in the mission sector in Rome, and Marco Falgaro, lay member of the mission sector. On Saturday, 19 September at Colle Don Bosco, the usual meeting of the Assembly of the Salesian Youth Movement was held, dedicated to all the Salesians, the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, and to those who are more directly engaged in pastoral activities. Among the guests who laid the day's reflections were Johnny Dotti, social entrepreneur, pedagogist, and professor at the Catholic University of Milan, and Mauro Magatti, professor of sociology, also at the Catholic University. The theme of the assembly was a community that generates as a response to the crisis. Through the Zoom platform, the members of the Bolivia Project Office, OFROBOL, participated in the 2020 Latin America Continental Meeting organized by the Belgian Salesian NGO VIA Don Bosco from 14th to 18th September. The event was held to foster development of skills and support the collaboration between the Planning and Development Office, the Labour Brokerage Office and the Vocational Training Centres VTC of the Salesian and the FMA, and provide for the socio-workplace integration of young people between 15 and 25 years through the improvement of the educational quality and management of the VTC. The 36 participants, including lay, SDB and FMA from Peru, El Salvador, Ecuador, Haiti, Honduras, Bolivia and Belgium, shared good practices and proposals. The challenges of the mission are great, but together we are stronger in seeking opportunities and finding creative and sustainable solutions, said Amelie Janssens, Program Manager of VIA Don Bosco. With this type of meetings, we seek to develop technical educational quality management in this time of COVID-19, said Rosalind Motino, Project Manager of OFPRO-BOL. The Don Bosco Technical School DBTS community gathered around the Parents, Citizens and Teachers Association PCTA Park on the 11th September to partake in the Tri-Celebration program, which highlighted the Papua New Guinea 45th Independence Day, the birthday of Mr. Martin Dai, the principal of DBTS, and the farewell of Father Roger Miranda, SDB, the treasurer of DBTS. An input session for the parents of Ekalbara village was organized by Don Bosco Chotadepur, social staff Karsan Rathwa and school teacher Kiran Makwan on 21st September 2020. The two-hour meeting aimed at spreading knowledge on three topics: Don Bosco, importance of education and need for development. Mumbai's neighbouring district, Palghar, is in the midst of grappling with the COVID-19 pandemic with a mid-September tally of over 29,000 cases. In a bid to provide for sustainable access to food and livelihood, the Mary Help of Christians parish in Naigaon, run by the Salesians of Don Bosco, joined forces with the local area leaders, government institution, partners and parishioners to help 300 residents in the area procure ration cards and all important employment. Bosco Gramin Vikas Kendra (BGVK) Ahmednagar has successfully ventured into constructing the first ever open cow stable, Mukta Gai Gotha, with 10 country breed, which Mumbai Salesian Provincial Father Savio Silveira inaugurated during the provincial visitation on 16 September 2020. Present for the inauguration were Vice Provincial Father Ashley Miranda and Salesian from St. Anne's Parish and St. John's Parish, Bhingar. The Don Bosco Development Society (DBDS) distributed more than 4,000 Kinder Joy chocolates to the underprivileged children in the slums of Mumbai. The children were delighted to receive these chocolates. For most of them, it was the first time they were eating it. Father Rolvin Di Mello, Executive Director DBDS, thanked Zomato and Ferrero Company for sponsoring all these chocolates for the poor children. The video presentation of the first part of the Animating and Governing the Community, the Ministry of the Salesian Rector, is available on YouTube along with other animation aids for the communities, which is going to be disseminated via email to all provinces and rectors. The video, originally in Italian, has been dubbed in English, Spanish, French and Portuguese.
Rector Major spoke of animating and governing the community, the ministry of the Salesian Rector, as a compass to guide communities. We are at Sacred Heart. To enter well into this text, starting from the first part, we go to the room where Don Bosco wanted to give a precise orientation to the congregation and even correct some directions already taken.
Don Bosco's call. In his vocation, it is the mission. From the dream at 9, the comments passed within his family, the great help received by Mama Margaret, his long life journey until he arrived in this very house, blessed Salesian ground, until the end of his mission at the altar of Mary Help of Christians in the Basilica of the Sacred Heart, and the letter he sent from here to all the Salesians. Everything says the centrality of the mission as a response to God's call. It is the center of identity. Mission and identity are not two different things. Sometimes we confuse mission with work, with activity. Mission is a response to God's call. It is the centrality of God. To bring God to people and people to God are following Him. It is the only thing the whole humanity really needs. The last piece of advice is, according to God's heart, a blessing. Remain rooted in Christ.
Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. See you tomorrow at the same time and in the same channel. Thank you for watching.